Well, let's see what happens. I don't know why my OBS decided to just stop working. Oh no, chat. Up there. No, 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 no. I will not. Put chat down here. There. Well, let's see what happens. I do not know why I was having issues. I still have not great upload speed. Oh, and are we crashing or? And we aren't. Okay. And cool. Give me just a second while I wait for this to load back up, and then I will change. Let's see. 480p's garbage. Let's see. They're just refusing to capture. Why? I'm just not. Let's try. Yeah. It is refusing to show my primary display at all. Let's set this back up. Oh, now it wants to show, I think. Okay, I don't know what's going on. But let's just continue. It's still not showing quite right. There we go. No game audio. Awesome. I will have to get that fixed as soon as I'm not getting shot. Let's see. No. Audio. Add audio. So right now, Is the audio coming through now? Okay. Yeah, for some reason it was just super low. Let me also make sure that... And my mic's coming through alright. So that's... Okay. Yep, this is... It'll be interesting. Okay. That's 60 FPS. There we go. There we are. Ow. Is it H? No. I think it wants to heal, but... V. Yeah, I thought I hit V. Oh, I did. It's okay. I'm confident in my abilities to not die. No worries.
That's the last of them.
What we'll probably have to do is completely remove Streamlabs and reload it, or get OBS to finally work for me. Yep. The Eagle has landed. There we go. Let it cool off for a second. One down. There we go. Perfect. Granite shield to double look. You're right, I gotta get closer though. And I gotta sprint forward. That's it. Community overload. I don't think I'm close enough to overload quite yet. Down! Why does he not get down? And I missed. We're good. Get behind cover. This was a lot easier the first run. Didn't have nearly as many. There we go. Perfect. Go ahead and go assassination. Sprint forward. What? How? We'll get it. Just one of you. Ow. Also, why are they both back towards me again? I told at least one of them to move to the other side. That heal real quick. heal. Where did... Right here? I don't know where he... Go. Go to the other side. Around. There we go. He's down for the count. Go. Okay. Should just be down to him. Someone left? I don't think so. Okay. Don't have it quite yet. Almost got it back. There we go. Where's the last dude? Okay. Go ahead and holster, and there we go. I'd say quick and simple, but it was neither. It's also upgraded real quick. Intimidate and get dampening on fitness. Medium armor. Still got 2 more. There we go. And Rex. Get him heavy armor and advanced shield boost. And get him immunity. And her get her shield boost. Dampening. And there. Okay. You're right, Rex isn't here yet. Take all. Yep, so still nothing better than what I'm currently wearing. Nothing really for him right now, and anything for her. No. Okay. Got anything? And then okay. And check this. Okay. Well, back to it.
Hostile spotted.
Okay for right now. There we go. All the headshots.
Negative contacts, Commander. It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
Medkit. Not that I needed that. No, no way. Go out real quick. Move! Get off the wall and get inside. Thank you. I've got to wait. There we go.
Sterile light. Protheans sure build things, homie.
Exactly. It'll be fine. Memory games, I can do those. Sure. Hello.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara Tassoni, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was
Gotta ask all the
exploring the
important
ruins when the
questions.
Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth, beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's
Gotcha.
the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. There we go. Oh, no, he's not dead yet. Now he is.
All targets down.
And I do not know the sequence. There we go. That was easy.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
It was easy.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower.
Okay.
At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this.
Don't know how
Why would the
helpful.
Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
I do.
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
You fool. We've spoken too long.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Nice.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Here we go.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Trust me, that is not my intention. Oh yeah. So far, I've enjoyed his lines the most.
Surrender.
Essentially,
Don't.
yeah.
That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Is this really the time?
The atmosphere is perfect for a life and death struggle.
No, he's not
Kill
wrong.
them. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Come on, let me... Okay, cover. Or don't. Don't cover, that's cool too. Thank you so much, Rex. Standing right in front of me. Okay. Got Battle Masters hiding out. So, dude's basically dead and dying the entire time. Then all of a sudden, he gets this burst of energy to come at me. Makes sense.
Spare the Asari if you can. If not.
How though? There we go. I don't know how he survived that assassination shot. He should have had no shield left. You're right, quad armor. Had to be. No other explanation. Made it.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander.
I'll forgive
But I
it
am
this
grateful
time.
to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is
Okay.
my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind.
Yeah.
It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
And how?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge. Patterns that hint at the truth.
Okay.
It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only
So,
ruins
chaos
survive.
theory.
The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
Yep.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on
War
Eden
warning.
Prime. It
Okay.
burned a vision into my brain.
Maybe.
I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare.
Nice.
No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear.
It was fairly clear, honestly.
I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process.
It's because I'm
You
a
must be
survivor.
remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of
Okay.
course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me.
Happens to the best of us,
Unfortunately, I do
Doctor.
not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
Exactly.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this.
Understandable.
Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
That's all for
Go
now.
see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah,
Patch
sure.
him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill him.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
That's what you think.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
True.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Exactly.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Okay, there we go. Go ahead and move ourselves up. Hello. Open this. Just walk down real quick. See if there's anyone we can talk to. Yes, that is what I've heard, so I'm gonna attempt to do so.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
Uh-huh.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
We've got our orders. Belly aching won't change.
That's not what I was
I
hoping.
hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming.
They're blind.
Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
I trust you won't have any questions when whatever's coming hits the fan.
None. I'm not questioning the mission. I'm just concerned.
Sounds
Won't
good.
have to worry about me, Commander.
Perfect. Is there anyone else? No? Found a sleeper pod. Good, I guess. Can I talk to either of these guys? No. Go this way. Talk to the good doctor.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen
Nice.
special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
Alright,
I
I already
enlisted
went through this.
But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I've already done that conversation. Yara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures
Yep.
me I am going to be fine. I was
Mon
impressed with her
Mothma.
knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship.
Oh, huge chance.
I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren.
It
I
does.
promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes.
Makes sense.
My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Was ist das?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
And
what happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards.
One night stand, yeah.
Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained.
So she's
or
been
so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face.
Gotcha.
It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
And what'd she
do? Why
do?
agree to the union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part.
Also,
it is possible she wanted to be part of my
as
life,
agender.
but something happened to her.
Oh yeah, no,
before she had a
I'm gonna
chance.
talk to everyone.
Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Okay.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them.
Her
and
eyes
after
just,
they're gone, a part of them
especially
lives on in
the
us.
like
The
left.
union is a connection that transcends both time and
her
space.
right eye, the left eye to us, just seems to like be weird.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand. Maybe she thought allying herself with Sarah. None of this makes any sense to me.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
There we go.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me.
Gotcha.
You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
I'm
Sounds like
fascinated.
you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you,
go.
Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting
Clearly,
specimen
my
for an in-depth
wordsmithing
study.
skills
No, that's
are
even
second to
worse.
none.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so tense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Goodbye.
That is the perfect exit for that definitely not awkward conversation. Let's see, another door. Anyone in here? Oh, it's personnel manual. Cool. Anything else? Nope. Take my elevator down. There's Garrus and Ashley.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew
Thank you.
working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like.
Yeah?
Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSAC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that.
Yeah?
It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC.
But I'm special.
Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Let's talk to Ashley.
Commander, you have a minute to...
Of course.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Open door.
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies.
Okay.
We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
By mistrusting your
How do you
allies.
get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their
It's
species
speciesism.
will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded.
Okay.
My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service.
Yeah.
I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
I come from a military family, too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
There we go.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Makapog boot camp, too? Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
I come from a military family,
Couldn't
too.
say, Commander.
Already used that
We
one.
probably have a lot in common. You join up
No.
to... Yeah. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into
There
the
we go,
muck.
that's what I meant
He
to
spent the
click.
next 5
It
minutes...
doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces.
Gotcha.
I did get a rotation at a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Just one?
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
Yep.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that would be a violation of the
Perfect
rights
answer.
concerning fraternization.
That is what I was
That would
hoping
make
for.
it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command.
Perfect.
Sir.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her
Yeah.
and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I'm not sure I believe it either. It's better to have her where we can see her.
That makes sense. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward
Exactly.
to it, sir.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Personal inquiry.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
Okay.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time
There we
the
go.
Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation?
Interesting.
An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it.
Gotcha.
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
I see.
So long, Rex.
Shepard. Shepard?
No.
Rex?
Thought that was him, like, asking us back. Is there anyone else? Engineer Adams. Probably talk with him in a second. There we go, here's Tali.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Not an easy feat.
I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
It is pretty special.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla.
True.
Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along.
Of course.
Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships
Makes
are our
perfect
most
sense.
valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the
I actually
fleet's
can't
larger
see your eyes
vessels date
behind
all
the,
way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Or mask.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly.
Mostly.
We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have.
Makes a lot more
That's why
sense
our
now.
pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it will strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed.
Okay.
In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law.
Makes sense.
Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
Democratic, then.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction.
Gotcha.
The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the
background rotating like that is starting to like throw me off a little bit.
To do so requires unanimous agreement
Just that
among the
constant
Admiralty. And they can only
makes
do
it
this
feel like
once.
things are
After
moving,
that,
but I know they're not.
The entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
And I think we've...
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden. We set out alone, leaving this is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are
Hey, what's up, Russ?
the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a... It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community.
Yeah, I'm having to use
until they find something
the
worthwhile.
Twitch studio because Streamlabs decided to crash and not come back, and my bitrate crashed. It was a whole thing.
I can't believe they just sent
It's
you
not
on.
like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease.
Yep.
Generations of living in an isolated,
Just that
highly
normal
controlled
OBS
environment
I've had issues with
has
in the
left our
past, but
immune
I may have to
systems
try
weaker
and
than
fight through
most.
those because
By the time we leave the fleet, we are well
Streamlabs
equipped for the pilgrimage.
has been giving me issues
This is
for
a rite of passage for all Quarians.
over a
If
year.
it were dangerous, our
It
numbers
has been
would
doing
suffer.
fine, but
Virtually every
whenever I try and
pilgrimage
open
ends
it,
with
it
a
always
triumphant return
decides whether or not it
and the
wants to.
ritual presentation
And today,
of the gift to one of the fleet's
after the first time it opened, it just never came back.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I want to know more about
I
the
doubt
gift.
I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Yeah, we've already asked
Like
that.
what?
Anything else? No.
I should go.
There we go.
See you later.
I think let's see. And let's go ahead and
Hey,
talk.
Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing
Yeah.
that's not why you came down here.
I don't know how to get it off.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to
just
be
give me
more than a few hours silent running.
3
and they
months.
overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space.
Okay.
Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare.
Gotcha.
Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye.
And And I think that is everyone. Oh.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
It's not?
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap.
Gotcha.
Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Nice. Hope you have fun, Russ.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands.
Gotcha.
Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Always vibe. Let's see. Compare. I don't have 304,000, unfortunately. Krogan armor. Don't have any junk on me. Scorpion 4. Okay. Buy this. Compare to what I currently got. Not worth it. Worth it. Go to sell all of my, let's see, sell all junk. There we go. Sell that off. This. I think that's good enough right now. Down here, the equipment. There we go. Buy most licenses in shops, but some will become available after you reach a certain level. If you're trying to be thorough, you can check shops often. Okay. Okay, so duplicate items. Makes sense. Advanced Unity, Advanced Sabotage, Advanced Shield Boost, Advanced Marksman. No, I'm gonna snag immunity. Okay. Oh. Okay, so she has to use light armor. There we go. Give her the scorpion armor. That's what she's already got. Go ahead and do this. I guess there's 3. They already got. Okay. Oh, so this is everyone's lockers, so I can. Okay. That is extremely useful. I can go through and see if there's anything I need to swap out. Let's see, Tali, I've been using her for amount. Okay. Got 2 Storm 1s. She's already got that. You know what? I'll get her an Avenger 3. And I don't think. Oh, I've got 1 Quarian armor. Wouldn't be useful. Okay. Darius. Don't think I have anything for him. Nope. Yeah, we'll go Reaper 2. Edge 2. Basic ones already got. Okay. Caden and Ashley. That'll be good for right now. Oh, Russell. My collection is now complete. I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and earlier today my 5 finally arrived. So now the only PlayStation product I do not own is a PlayStation Vita, because I've got a PSP. Make sure... I think Joker's up here, so I'll talk with him. And then we'll go on to the next mission.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
Sure you want that?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby.
It is important.
That. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Perfect. I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you?
Nope.
Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance.
I haven't even looked at his file. I don't even know if I can.
Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know?
Nope.
Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force, and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Exactly.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it.
Perfect.
They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduate.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. Classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though.
Makes sense.
I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
There we go.
Look,
That's
if you're
what I was
looking for an
for.
inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
I like how I'm just nonchalant. He's like, okay, see ya. I want to open the galaxy map. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom out. Knossos, Athens. I think it's here. Yes, I do want to travel to another system. Just fired straight out of the cannon.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Novaria.
This is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command.
Yes.
We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
How come every time there's a problem, you end up running to me?
You're a Spectre, Shepard. And this isn't some run-of-the-mill mission.
Of course not.
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live-fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here.
Sure.
Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
There is a small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Novaria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Novaria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. Nice. Surface temperature, -1 Celsius. Below freezing. That's less than 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy.
Exactly how much, I don't remember, because my Fahrenheit to Celsius conversion math hasn't been used since 2016, and it was shaky back then.
Granting access to transit, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Joker, that is a great idea. Let's see. How do I get down from here? Oh, point defense system. Examine. Anything else? No? Okay. Heat load monitor. Examine. Let's see, we'll go Rex. I don't know. Let's see, my tech strength is just so low. Oh yeah, no, I'm just never going to look at the codex, or at least rarely look at the codex. So I'll scan all the things, no issue. Don't get me wrong. I just won't know what any of it
Interior
means.
pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
Gotcha. Let's go ahead. She's got a lot. Lift is unlocked. There we go. Let's see. Electronics. Cool. Get that unlocked. Go ahead. Get advanced lift. And master lift. And unlock singularity. There we go. And Rex. Perfect. Okay.
Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay. She lifts. I don't trust that little scanning droid. Is that where? Nope, I'm supposed to go this way, aren't I? Mako? Nico? Mako.
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
No, you don't.
Don't try it.
Let's not start a fight.
Why not?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
Exactly.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational.
As do
Parasini-san
I.
will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself. Get out of here.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
And they're just completely unnamed character, of course.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job.
Yeah,
One of my duties
yeah,
is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago.
That's
Lady
what
Benezia.
I was afraid
Benezia.
of.
She is here?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
Sounds good.
She is here. I can't believe it.
I know.
I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
We talked about her before. But things change when you're up against something. If it's her or me, who would you shoot?
I meant what I said before. Her actions are wrong.
Okay.
If you would feel safer leaving me on the Normandy, I will stay. But I would like to see her. Maybe I can persuade her to come peacefully.
I don't think that's likely. But you can try.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
I go this way. Ah, here it is. It just didn't make sense how it was set
Welcome
up.
to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel.
Except for me, because I'm special.
If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Businesswoman.
The managers warned us about you.
Gotcha.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
Heard already?
News travels fast here.
I mean, there's not a lot to do. Welcome to Rapture.
Indeed, esteemed
Exactly.
Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you.
Okay.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Smuggling.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you? That is not inaccurate. I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it. This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help. Tell me about the job again. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Exactly. I gotta use
Maybe
that
later. Right now, I need supplies. Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
View non-human armors. Debbie Krogan. Okay. Go back. Gotta talk to him again.
Has the other
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconvenience.
Yep. Cool. Assault rifle, anything interesting? Go ahead and buy both of those licenses, and we'll head on out. So up the elevator to the left.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Right, this is where I was supposed to go. Yep, seems like it. Yep, Gianna Parasini.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media.
Makes
Much
sense.
of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
Mm-hmm.
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Yep.
Right, fine, come in.
Ananias.
You will excuse me if I don't stay. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the executive board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
And I represent the second guessing of galactic law.
Just so we understand each other. I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Should I rat out Uphold? I don't know.
I've heard an Asari Matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
I know, it's up to
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed
I
weapons
think I'm gonna
screening.
report
Beyond
him.
that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name.
Gotcha.
She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Shepard, I am sure that there are other people here who could help us.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you can. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained this already, did I not? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Oh, whatever, dude.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
He said loudly. I know. It's like, I shouldn't be telling you more. Oh, so you want me to talk to this person, right? Of course. Gotta figure out a way so that chat doesn't just stay at the bottom right. No, I won't worry about it right now, but if I end up having to use this longer. Garage, what is this? To hotel. Synthetic insights. So I need to hang a right and go up. Oh yeah, no, it's Bio Airman. Nothing better. Did you hear that the Star Wars The Old Republic remake is being put on hold indefinitely right now? Or it's been delayed indefinitely? Right? He just shouts at the top of his lungs.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
What do you
male
need?
human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Who
Do
are
you know
you?
who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry.
Yeah.
That will distract him from my real intentions.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any
they
potential
fired
risk to
two
Asari copyrights.
like
You will
people in the
present
art
yourself as a buyer, on behalf
direction.
of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
500 credits. Garbage. My only regret is that I couldn't be a renegade on that.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not?
That I am.
What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous.
Yep.
I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office.
Okay.
Mr. Ananias closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
By rents, you mean bribes for Ananias.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Ananias' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it.
I gotcha.
I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Ananias would be disinclined to let you wander.
That is correct.
If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Ananias cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nafak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Here we go.
Violence against Mr. Ananias' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator.
Sounds
the evidence
good.
is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Anything of interest in here? Doesn't look like it. Yep. Got that hot tech USB experience. Like, get it. I just like the suddenness that everyone just appears in the elevator. It's just an instantaneous jump. Okay, synthetic insights is right around the corner. Just gotta go down the stairs. You turned early. Excuse me, Rex. Whomst is this?
Spectre, right?
Who's asking?
Don't worry. I'm not out to put a slug in your head. I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water.
I'm sure they just melted from outside.
Today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Ananias or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Ananias, and the Matriarch came through.
Sounds normal to me.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
Well, that's enough for me.
You need anything, I'll be here.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
Freeze! Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
I'm not.
When the wager is one's life, is calling the bluff really so wise?
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever.
Exactly.
How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Sounds good to me. There. Come here? Nope, they're gonna be... What, can I not? That's stupid. Okay, got them all taken care of. Fairly quickly, too. Perfect. Dang it.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
I have a mission to complete. I did what I had to.
I don't care.
Let's go this way. There we go. Try to keep it as quiet as possible, but sometimes you can't do any better than that.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Analeas' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that.
Thank you.
Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Never turned down a drink. Oh, there we go. Get ourselves around and... not supposed to talk. There we go.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
What do you want?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keene to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Just for you.
I need Keene's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Sounds good to me.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
Nice.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keene to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Sounds good.
Do you know why the Matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, the automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
All right, I'll talk to Keene and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Sounds good.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me.
I know,
wants
right?
To testify against Ananias.
Like, meet me for a drink.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
If these executives don't blame Ananias for provoking this, they're fools. You should eat them.
Exactly.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify.
Good.
Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Didn't give me my drink, didn't pay for it. Like, what is this? I was tricked, swindled, bamboozled into a completely different arrangement. Yeah, I should have just gone, damn right I will, and just told him how he was going to do stuff. Excuse me. But it's okay. Excuse me. And he will, in fact, play ball.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
Convinced him. It
It
was
took some
easy.
persuasion, but Keene has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
Exactly.
While you were working on Keene, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there.
Thank you.
I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
Same.
This is
They're
an
difficult.
outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah,
whatever.
get a move on.
You,
Bro, that was
Shepard,
fast.
I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
More than that, it's now 2 drinks she owes me. Oh yeah. No, I very much wanted Annalise to get taken down. But I'm risking my Paragon getting too high. I need to start being more renegade. There we go. Give it a second, and it auto balances down to orange.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I gotta pass them.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Sounds good. Wait a second. I walked right into a cutscene! One of those guys. Time to kill a Geth.
So that's what the Asari have.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Yeah, you're lucky I was here to save you. I'm not gonna blow that up. It is not necessary. Whee! That was level 1 hazard. It's a good thing we haven't gone to level 2 yet. Okay, got it. It's literally a straight line that I can still just drive off because I'm that talented. Right? No one gets in or out, except for me, because I do what I want. You look great. Take all. I think that's everything. Back in, everyone. There we go. Oh, wow. That's further back than I thought it was. We're actually going to drive back. Grab this upgrade kit real quick. And hop right back in. Whee! Oh, another cutscene. Oh, this is gonna be easy. I got a tank, and I just have to face this schmuck. See how simple that was? Like, not even a... No problems were had. Just take all of this real quick. Get manual override. You gonna ram them? Oh yeah. Just run them over. They may be robotic, but blunt force trauma kills a lot of things. When in doubt, blast it out. Exactly. This is that high speed ram. You're bad and you should feel bad. Just to make sure. Okay, yep, he's dead. There we go. Easy. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. That artistic, no, I think no. Talented, I guess. Driving. As that bounce around. That one behind me? Terrible. Garbage. It ain't happening. No. There we go. Level 1 Hauser, no issues whatsoever. Here we go. Okay, now I'll go ahead and upgrade stuff real quick. Get myself up to here. Actually, then up here. And get barrier unlocked. And Rex. Let's see. Get him Carnage. Stasis. Now I'll go ahead and save. Myself switched over. Back out. Ah, you dodged. Got those triple shots on lock. You see that glitch? Just straight out of the way. You stop. Still not dead? There we go. Send Rex up. Hello? Where's Rex? Is he just invisible right now, or what is going on? Is he outside? Back up. Stay down.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Where is he?
We will need to get the reactors back online.
I don't know what happened to him. He just like disappeared for a second. Make sure they both get in. Okay. Now that everything's quiet.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Ooh, another upgrade kit. Don't mind if I do. I hate that there's no way for me to like tell someone to open it. You're right, I probably should. See, I'll give the katana to Rex. And I'll take the tornado. Some cryo rounds. Kinetic stabilizer. And I guess I'll take the Banshee 4. Get some prevent that regeneration. There we go. Got a Rex. Hey! How's it going? Welcome, Evac Karm. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Sounds good. Vibes are always immaculate. Doing good. Stream got off to a bit of a rocky start, but I mean, happens to the best of us. Wait a second. This is significantly better than what I have, so let's go ahead and... Yes. Now go back to Rex. There we go. This swap to him. This swapped. Already got the katana swap to him. Okay. This was mostly going to be using this to make sure you got incendiary, and I want him to have this, and then just in case, he's going to have shred around and combat sensor. And she, need to make sure she's got some good stuff on her. There's a good scimitar. We're swapped here. Here a that. Make sure I got Rex something. We're good. Okay, yeah, it's good enough for right now. Yeah, so what brought you here? Glad you are here. Was it just a search for the game, or from another way have you found me? Oh wow. It's much more powerful than I was expecting. Go. Nice. Always have to see new faces. Okay. A little too close for that. Wait, no, he's mine. That's important. There we go. Got all of them down.
Probably debris. Don't have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! No! I've never played this game. I just don't like what that looks like. Ah! I've been poisoned. What? Oh. Ow. Go ahead and heal real quick.
What were those?
Bro, I don't want to know.
Damned if I know.
For sure.
Someone on this mountain does.
What's up? Personal logs. This is the last time. No more will I use that transport carrier. 3 shipments we lose in Macedon system in 1 month. They're too stupid or slow. If only Gregor still ran his shipments, he would get what I need, and no mercenaries would dare to stop him. Oh, too short to be short. Exactly. Just gotta go with the flow as much as possible. Yeah, no. My normal stuff got messed up, and so I'm having to run a backup, and so everything's is much lower quality than usual. I normally don't have something pink. Chat's normally a different spot. Yeah, I normally use Streamlabs. This weekend I'm gonna probably check and look into getting OBS to actually work for me. Last time I tried it, didn't want to. But I do appreciate the offer. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know what my system's issue was. Right now, Streamlabs won't even open, which is why I haven't used Twitch's system, which is garbage. Okay, let's go ahead and... Got 'em all.
Shepard, that is a backup power system for the station mainframe.
So whack it and turn this thing on.
Where? I am, in fact, blind. Ah, yes.
Critical startup error.
No worries, I appreciate it.
User interface offline. Manual boot required.
No worries at all. Oh yeah, no, I am very much looking forward to this. I've been recommended it, the game, so many times. Did it not? I thought things were supposed to start working. Oh, I have to get inside here. There we go. It's all good, Kindu. Access memory core. Attempt manual reactivation. Okay. Memory core 1 damage. Transfer module stacked core 2 or 3. So. See, just like in KOTOR, let's see, this here, 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 and that there. Easy! Extremely easy. Just do like I used to do whenever I played KOTOR.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Spectre.
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems.
There we are.
Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
There we go.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What happened to it?
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Sounds good.
Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline.
Okay.
Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time.
Okay.
Shutdown could occur if
Makes
reactor
sense.
breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Makes
Turn
sense.
off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation 2 breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm
is all
sorry,
very
Commander.
vital information.
Inquiries related to our research require privileged access.
Okay.
Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance. Critical failure. Landline connections are Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15.
So if I can reconnect them.
This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I fix
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Sounds good.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
What's he using? His Avenger right now? Launcher.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency procedures. Manual restart required.
There we go.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Online. How may I assist you?
Don't need you here, actually.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Take all. There we go.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
The staff is alive then?
Yes,
Negative.
though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
Why is Rift Station locked down?
Emergency procedures require each facility to isolate itself to prevent the spread of contagion.
Gotcha.
It would also appear that there are several employees quarantined for medical treatment.
If it's locked down, will I be able to?
The passenger trams can bring you to the facility. Further access will be at the discretion of the security forces there.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data
General
is
status?
limited.
You have no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry
Okay.
is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
See, and there's nothing else over here, right? Okay. Time to go back down. find out where I need to go next.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Nope, wrong button. There we go. Need to go out and to the left. Here we go. To the left. Tried to run up on me. You saw that? Fortunately, I have a quick trigger finger.
Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Technician's kit. Ooh. I cannot believe how disappointing that is. Four. Nice. Advanced sabotage. Good. She's only got 2. Go ahead, get overload. And let's see. Let's get Throw a little more leveled up. Okay. Well, didn't go right.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Yeah, better run away. Where's Rex? Why does he just like disappear?
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
He's just not here. He's just stuck somewhere behind us. Yay! I don't know why I'm stuck facing it. See this? Something's not quite right. There we go, now things are back to normal, I think. Right? Like, it just completely had me facing a single direction. It could not reorient. This is a lame spot. Ah. I'll have to look at that later. Go ahead and make our way right back down. His cardio is like terrible. One of those, remember, Mass Effect 1 is Mako would get stuck and then explode seemingly on nothing. Nice. Instantaneous movement. Hey, wait a second. We don't need we don't need that. Thank you, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to stop. Okay. Another one, really. Great help they were. Well, they're probably stuck. Go to the cafeteria. Let's see. Anything else that I really need? Cafeteria, tram. You know what? Let's go to the cafeteria real quick. Is this where I was to begin with? Oh, okay. So I came from the cafeteria. I just didn't pay attention to anything. Got it. Better not be another one dropping from the ceiling. Lost is a series. It is. I've never watched a single episode, but I know about it.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
The door could be...
Online. Connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Loose contaminants.
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon failsafes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Control group, losing them. They're in... Can't escape. Up the tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Come out while you can.
He killed himself. Because he was part of whatever happened here.
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
There we go. I know I could do it.
Online. Connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Never mind.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Yep. How did that get in that room, though? Wake up. Welcome back to the land of the living. Already dealt with that point of interest. Go ahead and holster for a minute. So someone exactly. Imposter bug.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
We're in Central Station. Nice.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
And it's going to be opening on the right. Gotta be ready for anything. Looks like right now this is our only route.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I'd only be upset if they'd fired.
Even hopped up on stems, my people know the rule. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad.
There you go.
You're human, and that's enough that I won't shoot. But I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
We've never seen anything like them.
What
do you
are
know?
I'm no xenobiologist. They're fast, vicious, and there's a hell of a lot of them. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. If something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Easy.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Thought I'd get something out of that, apparently not.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I was sent here to find an Asari Matriarch.
Surprised? One has visited recently. Furtively. There are rumors she has gone to the hot lab. For now, with forced cheer.
Makes sense.
I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventrellis.
Turian. So that means I probably can't use it. So all multiples. Yeah, exactly. Garrus is the only Turian. Okay. So that's right now, I guess. Actually, no, wait.
Relieved. It's pleasant.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully.
Make sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. Quarantine labs. What? Tram. Okay. think I want to go this way. Nope, that is the way that I came. So go to the quarantine lab. Actually, I'll talk.
What?
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the Matriarch.
Then why would I?
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Think you could translate that into galactic?
It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ayalis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Sorry, I'll leave.
I didn't want to say sorry.
Turn to my meditations.
Did not want to say sorry. Is not what I intended to do.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
Yeah?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
Tell me about him.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
If you hadn't, you'd be dead too.
Of course. That is perfectly true.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
This is all very important information.
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
But
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Take all. Yes.
Okay, gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll...
I used to have nightmares like this, Tony.
Rooms. Hot labs. Okay. I just need to follow. Perfect.
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre, sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human Spectres. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine. I told you to leave.
Did I miss something? Thought I was going where I was supposed to go. Gotcha. You just have to go back up and talk to more people up here.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
You're not going to go to the hot labs, are you?
I will be trying. That's everything from there.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
What's down here?
Hang on. What do you want?
Were they attacked by the aliens?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets.
And he's wrong.
You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work.
Gotcha.
We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I need full cooperation if I'm going to help. You want these people to live? If not, I'll walk out of here.
No, wait. It's a bioweapon. Based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
You made this but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down.
Gotcha.
Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Sounds good.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
So do I, honestly. Essentially, the one person I hadn't talked to yet is the person I needed to talk to still. Yep, let's keep going straight. Almost back to him.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
Dr. Cohen says there's no risk of contamination.
All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
If that's the only way you'll let us in, I agree.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
That response, man, that was just immaculate. This way. And this way. No, wrong. Yeah, I honestly probably should wrap it up for the night. I'm probably gonna go down the elevator and then call it.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
Bunch of stuff on the other side. Oh wait, there's someone here.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack.
I gotta pass out for a couple hours.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna end it there. I unfortunately don't have my normal ending stuff, but I do want to thank everyone for coming and hanging out. Thank you to Kindu and Russ for coming and hanging out, as well as Evac Karm. I know may have been here for not just me, but still always nice to have new people come in and hang out. And anyone else that's hanging out in the background. I do appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. And yeah, we will continue this on Tuesday. But until then, guys, see you.